What's going on, everyone? How's it going? Dr. Todd here from MoveNow. We got Trainer David.
Hey guys.
Trainer David. Trainer David was just showing me something really quite intuitive, sneaky, clever, great idea, kind of around this whole COVID thing where we're spraying stuff down so it works conveniently. And I figured we should make a Facebook Live and we'll let Trainer David tell you this cool little hack that he figured out. Not a hack, but really it's a cool way. It's like tricking someone into doing something so you can expose their movement and then use it as a teaching experience. So first off, before we get started with that, this is our exercise area. Let me flip around, give you a quick tour of the exercise area. So, all right, and I'm gonna make this interactive between David and I. So David, tell the audience about who's never seen this before, why do we have these belts up on the wall?
So the belts are kind of a motivational tool and also just a way to track their progress very clearly. So when they come out and their real beginnings and just learning how to move. So on the first day that we're about to show you, we teach them how to hip hinge, which is how to bend over without putting pressure on your back or unnecessary pressure on your back, and how to breathe, and then how to brace your core while you're doing both of those things.
Okay.
And once they learn that, they can be a white belt now. They know the very basics of moving, and then we start to teach them everything else, get them stronger, and they get to be more powerful, and they can maybe eventually be like Dr. Todd and be a black belt.
Hence the black band. So, all right, so let's just recap. Let's recap on that. So what David is telling us, we have this belt system here. We originally called it the belt system of functional movement. It's really become the belt system of everything. And because it's a quick way to assess where someone's at in their care. Meaning they start at a white belt, they ascend up through the process as they become more functional and learn more protocols and really just get further into the system that we teach them. And they use this as a way to compete with themselves a little bit, compete with others. We use kettlebell movements, typically the more complex movements, as benchmark testing points so they can test for each belt. And the fun thing is when they get up to the higher belts, it becomes a full-blown entertainment package here where we have patients that will want to do a test for orange belt, for example, which the orange belt test is what?
100 swings in 5 minutes.
100 kettlebell swings
with
in
a weight that is mostly challenging.
Yeah, exactly. So like for male, female, and their body weight and their strength capacity, David will figure out what weight based on how they've been working through protocols over the previous several weeks, which one's appropriate, and they have to do 100 kettlebell swings in 5 minutes. And they've been practicing this, and they've been looking forward to it, and they're excited about it. And other patients gather around, and the staff gathers around. People cheer them on, and they do it, and then they either pass or fail. We don't give it to them. David gives it to them sometimes. I don't give it to him. I come back. What's that?
I've been better now.
Okay, he's better now. I give him a hard time. Like, you have to uphold the standards of our belt system. So anyway, that's the belt system. We have our exercise board over here. David already mapped this out. It's Friday, so he mapped this out for Monday. So we have all of our patient names, first name, sometimes last initial, sometimes not, but it's all HIPAA compliant because it's just a first name. And we have their protocols mapped out. Say hi, hello, Dr. Maria Carlton, and hello, April. How's it going? All right, and everyone else that's on here that we don't see your name pop at the bottom. So these are the exercise protocols mapped out for the Monday first part of the shift schedule, and then as more patients come and go, we erase and we add more protocols, but this is called mapping out the board or prepping the board, and this makes it really smooth and simple because then patient just comes back here and they hand us their travel card. We put it in the slot. Let's say now they're patient number 3, Heather. So we then pull Heather's card out, which is covered by a little paper thing here so we don't expose any patient information. And then all the exercise protocols have already been mapped out on the board, but then notes can be made on the exercise card, and then time is then tracked on their travel card. It's just a way of keeping all of this stuff straight so that we have proper notes, proper billing. And April, who's our billing manager, is on this Facebook Live right now. So she is the one that meticulously checks this and makes sure that the documentation here matches our documentation inside of ChiroTouch and the right number of units are billed and everyone's happy, and it's just a nice, beautiful system.
Thanks, April.
Thanks, April. That's the long intro to the thing that I was keeping you in suspense, what David's going to show. I thought this was pretty clever. we teach hip hinging here. It's a very important movement, and David has been teaching it in a pretty cool way. He just showed me this, and I said, let's make a video about it. So let me flip this around, and I'll let David explain
Alrighty.
what you do.
So we always use this, well, lately I've been using the blue mat to teach people breathing. They lay down on the back with one hand on the chest, one hand on the stomach. You do that for a few minutes. And after I have them hop up, I say, all right, I'm gonna wipe it down real quick. And they spray it, and I'm like, actually, can you wipe it down? So they'll take the rag.
And they probably say, how dare you ask me to do that?
They're cool.
Okay.
We built rapport at this point.
Okay.
And then they bend like people normally would when they wipe stuff down. They just bend straight at the waist. It's kind of hard for me to
Do it. Show us some bad form. Yeah, I know it's like hard for you to do it. You wanted to hip hinge perfectly.
Really exaggerating like this, but they do that, and then I say do something like not horrible, but also not great, and I tell them what we want to do is stay more athletic and those are called and involve your legs and glutes in the wiping down right here at a low surface like this. So you
Is this before you've ever taught them hip hinging?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I do it, I show them, and then I'm like, let's try it again. And they do it, and they're like, oh yeah, there's no pressure on my back. Like, I'll ask them questions like, do you feel a tension in the legs? Is there anything in your back? And it kind of gets them to understand that I'm not showing them the hip hinge so that they just learn how to hip hinge and never apply it. They immediately learn how to apply it in their day-to-day lives. And then I show them like how to pick something up like this and how to reach in here and explain to them like when they're unloading their dishwasher or grabbing their kid to always use the hip hinge, not just
Awesome.
bend at the waist. So.
Are you then jumping over and picking up the beast, 106-pound kettlebell, and showing them how you'd hip hinge to deadlift the beast?
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Maybe not the beast every time.
Gotcha.
I do so.
Instead of the beast, you pick up
The little pink one, yeah.
our pink little lady, the 17-pounder.
The baby bell.
Okay. All right. Cool. Awesome. Well, that's a good idea. That's a good way to get the person thinking about how this carries over into the normal activity, because that's really why you're trying to get someone functional, is so that when they don't think about it, they're moving properly.
Yeah.
'Cause that's why everyone injures themselves anyway, is usually moving dysfunctionally, or even worse, loading a movement in their fitness exercise routine.
Yeah. And
Destroying
something
himself.
I've faced a lot lately too is people like, well, aren't you supposed to bend at the knees? And I'm like, yeah, you still bend at the knees a little bit, but you've never seen anybody wipe something down low on the ground like this, like squatting down and wiping. So it's easier to hip hinge.
It is a funny topic, or it's funny in the sense when you think about something like a hip hinge, on how second nature it is to all of us, like all of our team here. Like April, as you're watching this, April, how long you've been hearing hip hinge now? 4+ years. It's so second nature for us. But a patient has never even heard of it, and when you show it to them, most people don't even know what it is at all. They've never learned how to deadlift. They never deadlifted in their life. They've never been formally taught how to do this, and you're showing them something that is like pretty much one of the most important movements they could learn ever.
Yeah. And even if they deadlift, they don't use it, then they just think it's for an exercise, not
Right,
what they did in
exactly,
life.
right, exactly. It's like I
Yeah.
do it when I deadlift, but then when I go pick something up, I have horrible posture.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. All right, that's it. Over and out, everyone. Last thing, if you want to know more about how all these cool systems work that we have up over here, we have a demo. You go to demo.movenowu.com and you can watch a 30-minute demo. And I talk about all the little pieces that go into this that in a quick video like this we can't cover, because there's a lot to it. But when you learn it and you put it in place, it makes life easy. And more important than making life easy, because that's not the point of it, the point of it is to deliver excellent patient care and get great results. And that's what it leads with, is that patients go through this 12-week transformation. They learn things that they will apply in their life forever, literally forever, until the day they die. They'll teach their family, they'll teach their friends. So you're actually teaching them stuff they're going to take with them. And then you improve their movement after you first measure it. And you do this in a chiropractic setting. And that's what we've built inside of MoveNow University. And David over here gets to live it at least 5 days a week, and on lucky weeks, even more when we do stuff on the weekends. All right, cool. Anyway, demo.movenowu.com. Check it out. Have a great weekend, everyone. Talk to you soon.